Okay, you guys, we have a great shoulder mobility exercise coming at you. It is the shoulder internal rotation sleeper stretch. So this stretch works on the posterior capsule, the deep musculature of the shoulder that limits us to get into internal rotation. So if you have a lack of internal shoulder rotation, this may be a good stretch for you. Okay, so the setup is of utmost importance. It's why people criticize the exercise all the time, because it may put your shoulder in a vulnerable position, but we think if you get in a good position and you're not pushing through any pain or pinching, this is a very safe exercise to utilize. Okay, so we're going to be on our side. Knees are going to be bent at a 90-degree angle. So the biggest thing that we see is people are just laying on their neck, cranking on their necks, and their shoulder blades are high. We have a yoga block. You use it as a pillow. And then from here, the head's supported, we're going to pull our scapula down into depression, okay? So from there, we can get ourselves into a good stretch. So here, you may have a little bit of an angle. You can angle your elbow down a little bit, and it might be a little bit easier on this shoulder. Play around with it. If you have any pinching in the front of the shoulder at any point during this stretch, you're doing something wrong. Everything that you should feel should be on the lateral or the posterior part of your shoulder, deep, deep, deep in that capsule and the deep musculature of that shoulder. So from here, what we're doing, we're going to take our hand and push the opposite hand down towards the ground. Okay, so with this, again, you should feel nothing in the front part, anterior part of your shoulder. You should feel a deep stretch through the lateral or posterior part of your shoulder. Okay, so from here we can hang out for 1 to 2 minutes just passively stretching. And then after that 1 to 2 minutes is when the magic happens. So we want that range of motion to we want to make a change in our mobility and have a long-term lasting change. We need strength for that. So we're going to push isometrically our hand up into the other hand towards the ceiling for 10 to 20 seconds as hard as we can. Alright, hold it, hold it, hold it. After the 10 to 20 seconds, we're going to relax out of that. We're going to keep the top hand there, and we're going to try to pull the bottom hand away from it towards the ground. And we're going to hold that for 10 to 20 seconds. And hold it, keep pulling. And then we're going to relax. Then you can stretch yourself into a little bit more of a stretch for maybe 30 to 60 seconds. And then just repeat the cycle 1 or 2 more times. Push up to the ceiling into your hand and resist it. And then relax and pull away from your hand down towards the ground. Again, with this, you should feel no pain or pinching on the front part of your shoulder. You should feel everything in this area. Okay, it should be a deep stretch. So try that out if you have a lack of shoulder internal rotation, or you've been working for a long time to improve your shoulder flexion and range of motion, and you've just been having no luck.